Good morning, traders. Welcome back to Traders Network Club YouTube channel. You guys know the deal. Today is the showdown. I got FxBigDog here, and we're about to go ahead and dig into these five pairs. We're going to have two pairs each, see who can close first. There are two pairs will be announced as the winner of the showdown. You guys know the deal already, so we're going to get started right after this.
Alrighty, traders. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the trade battle. Or at least the trading show this morning. Hopefully, everyone has had a great week so far. We've had a super cool week this week. I've had a super cool week this week. It's been really good for us, and glad to be here, Cameron. Thank you for bringing me back on the show again. I don't often get on the show, but when I do, I love being here because we get to talk to a lot of traders out there that are following our trade ideas and doing exceptionally well. Hey, I want to go ahead and say something right here. I think it's so important. You know, based on what we went through over the last couple of months, I want to just tell you this much. It's so important for you as a trader to be involved with a group, a community that helps each other. I want to be clear on exactly what that means. A group that helps each other is not a group that goes ahead and focuses on negative energy. And I'm talking about bashing people, talking bad about companies, talking bad about trading strategies. I'm telling you right now, you've got to stay, or at least get into a community that traders are there to support you throughout a process. A trading strategy is not just simply a strategy that you go ahead and apply and that's it, it's done. It's a process. Part of the process is that you've got to understand equity management. You've got to understand the overall direction of the market. You've got to understand the risk, right? You've got to understand the risk so that you can mitigate or at least calculate exactly what you're willing to risk on that particular currency pair or the particular pair, the overall pairs or the total trading account. You've got to understand everything around the risk management side of trading in order to be able to be successful in trading. In fact, that's number one rule I would say is that equity management is key to be successful in trading. I've learned that over the close to 30 years that I've been trading. So what's important right here? What's really important right here, traders, is that do not get in with a community that's going to just focus on negative chatter because you're going to get caught up in something that you don't want to be in. In fact, Cameron runs a trading group, and his trading group is all about being positive. Even when we go through drawdowns, even when things aren't going as well, the most important thing as a trader that we stay positive and that we only focus on the positive stuff. There's always, in life, in trading, there's always going to be negative stuff going on. And there's going to be negative people. There's going to be people that are going to be trying to pull you down to the level that they are at because they cannot be positive. Unfortunately, it is what it is. There's just people out there that don't see anything good in life, in anything. They would always be looking to blame someone else for their mistakes, blame someone else for their decisions, and never take on responsibility. As a trader, it's important as a trader that we take on the responsibility. It's always our decision. It's always our responsibility of how we do trading and how we place our trades and how we manage our risk. It's no one else's responsibility. You, the trader, you make the decisions. You manage your own account. You make a decision to follow a trade or don't follow a trade. And if that goes wrong, it's only you to blame. So make sure, traders, make absolutely certain that you guys are following or joining a community that is positive, that is always looking for the good things. And also, I think this is important too, all right? Very important, is if you're going to be following something, then I was going to use a bad word, but for the purpose of being successful, make sure that if you're following someone And if you've taken advice from, or not advice, but if you're getting some guidelines from someone, that person that's supposed to be your mentor is actually being very transparent about how he's performing in the market. There's too many people out there that are these Forex gurus that have got no track record of how they're doing. So make sure that if you're following someone, that you have a person that actually is successful in trading and not just showing you one or two trades. I mean, we can all cherry pick our trades, right? But make sure that if they're showing something, be totally transparent about everything that they're doing. And here with Traders Network Club, that's something that I'm very proud of. Cameron does the same thing in his trading. We're very open and transparent about how we're trading, and when we go into drawdowns and when we're making profit, we're very transparent about that. Because traders, we've got nothing to hide, but other than we're showing you that trading is all about being positive, all about being properly managing your equity, making sure that you're following a strategy that you have tested over time, that you know works, all right? And everything we do here is we know it works. This is the reason why we can go live on this YouTube channel, and we can actually show you things that we're doing in the live market and not be hiding anything, because what we do is very, very clear and very, very simple. It's just that we make sure that we understand that being open and transparent about things is important. There's too many fakers out there, and we want to make sure that you guys are getting the right information. Now, with that being said, we're going to dive into live market right now. We're going to go ahead and place a trade on a live trading account. We're going to execute trades, and we're going to go ahead and show you where we get in and out. Why and how? If you go down below, there's a Telegram link. Go ahead and join that Telegram link. All our trades that we go ahead and implement is going to be posted inside that Telegram. So you will see whether we open or close a position and what profits we've made on that position. Once again, traders, being transparent about what we're doing and being very open how we do it. All right. Now, there's not too many. If you be honest and really think about this, there are not too many people out there that do what we do. Not many people. And so that has to be given some credit when you're looking at mentors and looking for trading strategies that you want to follow. Make sure, traders, that you connect with the right people. And by the way, if you're not seeing the success in a strategy that you're following, then make sure that you reach out to people, because remember something, not everyone's going to know how you're doing unless you open up and you say, hey, I need help. This is what's going on. I'm following your strategy. I know you're successful and I'm seeing your results. It's very transparent, but I'm not seeing that success. So have the conversation. Send out an email. Go ahead and say, hey, this is what's going on, and let them go ahead and let whoever you're mentoring you, let them go ahead and sit with you and figure out how we can get you back on track and making trading successful again. This is another thing you have to understand, right? Is that if you just shut down and take the losses and don't talk about it, you're really never going to know where you're going wrong, right? Especially if someone else is successful in the same strategy and you're not, right? And here at Traders Network Club, I know for a fact that most of our traders that are following the rules and doing what they're supposed to be doing are seeing success on a day-to-day basis. And that is what we're trying to achieve right here. And I think we're doing a stellar job with that. All right. Now, if you want to check out Traders Network Club, go ahead and check it out. Check out Cameron's Trading Room. Links are below. Just search the name or go ahead and Google Traders Network Club. Check it out. You absolutely want to go ahead and see what's going on. Now, let's get into live trading right now. Now that we've gone ahead and covered all that, Cameron, let's jump into some trading this morning. And I'm trying to find my mouse here. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right, there we go. All right. Well, there we go. Hector said 27% gains since I started with this program. Education is key. Absolutely. But not just education is key. All right. But of course, following the right mentor. Following the right mentor, following the rules just like Hector's doing, just like William's doing, just like Schatz is doing right here, you have to make sure that you're following the right mentor. All right, traders, let's dive into this trading opportunity this morning. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, Cameron, and let's go ahead and roll the dice here. And let's see where we're at with regards to what pair we're going to go ahead and follow first. So let's jump into it. Oh, by the way, traders, make a note and please send this video out to as many people as you possibly can, because I want to make sure that you guys get this. We're going to be launching 2 more additional strategies that are going to be implemented that is going to help lower the risk and increase profits. In fact, I call it the Pip Grabber or the Pip Hunter Hedge. And we've gone ahead and did some testing right here. If you take a look, let me see if I can pull up. There we go. And so far this month, it's actually shown both strategies to be about 8% up, and we're around about 18% total for the month. So it's looking real good, and we're at the verge of going ahead and releasing it. So make sure that you check out your emails. And I want to go ahead and say this too, that we are going to be treating our members, all right, at Traders Network Club, we're going to be treating them with special care. And so the release is only going to be for our active members, right? Only be for our active members that are part of the Pip Hunter trade ideas. So if you're part of the professional membership at Traders Network Club, you'll get a special invite and a special deal to sign up for these new strategies that we're going to go ahead and implement. Another strategy that we're going to go ahead and pop out right here is called, I like to call it the Pip Hunter Trio. Pip Hunter Trio. And that right now is showing, let's go up here, is showing right now, we're showing at around about 7.5%. It's more scalping for about 10 pips instead of the 20 pips, but we're using 3 currency pairs to go ahead and do that. It's really good. The drawdowns, I believe the drawdowns were down to around about, what was the drawdowns? 2.5% or something? 2.4% and a 7.5. So the drawdowns are pretty good. I like the strategy. Quick in and out, 10 pip profits is what we're looking for right there. All right. Now, and this is going to be for our active members. We're going to go ahead and treat them with respect and gratitude for being members at the Traders Network Club. And we're going to go ahead and give them the first option to get jumping on this, as well as, of course, get a special deal on the trades. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and jump into this right here. And I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's take a look and see what's going on. And I'm feeling good, man. I got Papa G right here. I'm a proud grandfather. So I'm... Okay, New Zealand CAD is the first one up right here. Let me go ahead and jump in on the New Zealand CAD. All right, Cameron, I'm going to jump in first.
All right.
New Zealand CAD.
Oops, my bad.
Yep, I know. Okay, New Zealand CAD. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame right here. Now, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, what do we see? Confusion. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so what do we see right here? We see that we have this pair trading in a falling wedge. Now, if you look at a falling wedge, you'll probably be thinking the market's going to break out to the upside, right? But you have to understand the internal structure. The internal structure that I'm seeing right now is showing that we have a 5-wave structure that has not been completed yet, and that the market should be dropping back down to right about 8,300 down here below. So which means that there may be some short-term buying, because we can buy support and resistance on lower time frames. So we can probably see some buying. But at the moment right now, I'm going to be thinking more bearish on the New Zealand CAD because I'm expecting price to drop back down. This is where the overall trend is. And so, Cameron, I'm not going to even hesitate on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and say, let's sell this baby right now. All right, let's go ahead and sell it. Now, traders are very clear what we use is a cost averaging approach. There's 2 ways to manage your trading account, all right? One would be placing stop losses at certain levels, right? Placing stop losses at certain levels and entering the market based on that. The other way to enter the market and manage your risk is be able to go in with small increments and go in at different levels. Yes, some people frown upon it. They go, oh my gosh, grid trading, right? Or graph trading, whatever you want to call it, right? If you find a strategy that works for you consistently over long periods of time, stop listening to other people about what they're telling you about that strategy. If it's generating profit and it's not just necessarily the actual strategy itself, but it's when you get in, it's important, right? So I can take anything. I can tell you right now, that's a challenge. You bring me a strategy that doesn't work, absolutely doesn't work, and I will show you how it will work, because it's not the strategy. It's when it's been implemented into the market is what counts. So you can take whatever strategy you have and you can make that work. You've just got to be able to put a little bit more work into it to figure out when is it time to go ahead and enter and what direction. So Cameron, we're in, right? We're
Yep.
in.
You're
Okay.
in.
All right, so we're in on that trade. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Cameron, but let's go ahead and do another wheel and see where we're going right now. Now, once again, traders, if you go down below is the Telegram link. Once again, total transparency, not like other gurus out there. Total transparency. We've gone ahead and entered the market. You'll see there a Telegram post has been posted. We sold the New Zealand CAD at 84.74. And Cameron, I believe this is a live trading account that we're trading, correct?
Correct.
All right, no demo. So this is real money, real McCoy, no demo. Very important. I'm going to make very clear about that because this week has been so fantastic. But I have heard that some traders are part of some other group that is not doing that well because you know why? Because all they sit all day long is complain about things. We don't do that. We focus on what's important. They're making good trades. All right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna go euro, US dollar. Woo! Let's do it, Cameron. Come on.
All right. I'm gonna try and make it through this. Looks like my charts are kind of lagging up a little bit. My connection's being a little funky this morning.
Don't bring excuses now. All right, your butt's gonna get kicked right now.
As you can see, my chart's not loading up here. Let me go to the euro.
Oh yeah, you do have some internet issues there.
Yeah, I've never had a problem here on the showdown with the internet problem.
I think you need to get your wife off social media so you can get some bandwidth there. That's what
Yeah,
I think.
no. Um, okay. Well, don't have my indicators opened up here. They're not loading in. They're gonna probably load in any second here. Let me go to the 1 hour. Okay, well, without my indicators, I can see so far that price is testing at a supply. So at a key supply zone right here, where we've seen a strong supply zone where we've seen price dip when it comes into the zone. Uh, did you go ahead and click something here?
Nope. No, I have not.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go. There's everything. All right. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. All right, just bear with me. Bear with me. It's not usually like this. All right. So first thing is I noticed is that we have pricing and supply zone, like I just said, key supply zone. So we expect price to go ahead and correct from this zone. This is looking at the 1 hour. We can see from the last lows, we see some support right here. That on my MACD showing that we had price testing the support here. So we have some key zone right here of consolidation as well, where price is kind of fluctuating. We can see price want to move into that zone as it wants to grab some liquidity. In the zone's about 40-ish pips. So that's a lot of downside movement for me to get in because we're obviously targeting 20 pips. I go to the smaller time frame here on the minute time frame, 15-minute time frame. We see price kind of into an overbought position here in the 15-minute time frame, but we are moving bearish. Looks like price is trying to go ahead and break through this resistance of this high. Okay. Obviously, what we get is when we get price breaking through this low right here, this key range, bearish range here that we had price go ahead and break through right here. what we do have is we have a pullback where price wants to come back into this zone for some liquidity. Obviously, we have some consolidation here, some auto blocks, so we can see price want to go ahead and move back into the zone before it continues to move bearish as it's in a supply zone. So we are expecting some supply, but we are going to have some fluctuation as price is trying to move into some liquidity, grab some liquidity, and continue to move into its momentum as we're seeing bearish. So I expect maybe price wants to come back up here. Maybe grab 20 pips. I think there's a lot of auto blocks right here. Some obviously sideways moving here where we had some fluctuation. So we could see some price move into this consolidation zone, which is pretty close to 20 pips. Maybe price has a lot of bearish momentum. Maybe just wants to go and test this low that price broke through, which is right now testing that high as well. So we're kind of at a key level where price is testing. So we could see price want to break through this, grab some liquidity, which could be close to 20 pips. But I'm gonna go with the sell. I see the bearish momentum, developing here, and I'm not gonna go for the liquidity grab. I'm gonna go with the continuous trend. Now that we're at supply, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell on the euro US dollar.
I like that, and I'm going to throw before you throw that sell in. I might even go with adding instead of 25 pips apart from each other, go with 20 pips. But that's up to you. If you're going to go with that,
I like that idea. That's kind of what I was thinking as well there.
okay.
Just in case if price does want to go ahead and grab liquidity, it's pretty tight in that 20 pip range bound. We can definitely go ahead and change down the euro US dollar. I believed I changed it on one of the pairs last week, and I need to double check which one that was. Do you remember?
No, it didn't. No, don't.
I remember I did that on one of
Okay.
the pairs.
Yeah, I remember you did that, and I can't remember which one it was, but we'll have to double check. You'll have to check it
So we're gonna go with the sell on the euro.
Perfect.
Um,
Hey, who knows? We might not even need that. So
Here
that's
it is
cool.
right here. There's the US dollar CAD.
Oh, was it used dollar cat? Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. All right, traders. Once again, the Telegram post has been posted. There it is. There, total transparency. Euro sold at 1.0887. You got it. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look over here, and let's see what the next currency pair is going to be on. And let's go ahead and roll the dice on this one. And we got Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD's coming up. Oh, looks like I've got all the New Zealand CAD, Aussie CAD. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. All right, Cameron, I am taking over. For some reason, we're having some problems with our TradingView account. It seems to be linking up with the same login. All right, so here we go. Big right here. If I go to the daily time frame, what are we seeing here at this level? Yesterday, we closed out with indecision. Today looks like an indecision day. Today as well. Looks like we've got a lot of strong support right here. Now, I don't see anything out of the news that's coming up in the next few hours, so I think we're going to probably go ahead and see price moving back up again. I'm going to go down to the lower time frame, and oh snap, don't like that. All right, don't like that indecision candle because that means I'm going to be getting in at not the best price on this. And by the way, we're under the gun on this one, right? We got to place a trade in the show. We can't go, oh, well, let's wait until price gets to this level and then go ahead and trade. It doesn't work like that for us. For us, it's like we've got to get in on a trade. So, yes, I'm trying to talk and delay it so the price can move down further, but it is not working. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to look at this as resistance here. Here is going to be my support, which is, by the way, that major support that the market's still bouncing off. And I'm going to be real transparent on this one. I'm not happy with this entry point. I'd rather let the price move down, even if it's 10 pips, move down further down. But I do see a 27 pip drop before it comes back to that support. So I'm not completely unhappy, but I'm going to have to go with a buy on this. Cam? I know that the New Zealand CAD is bearish, right? New Zealand CAD is bearish, but the reason why I'm going with the Aussie CAD bullish is, let me go ahead and show you something right here. Just go Aussie New Zealand dollar right here. Let's take a look at Aussie New Zealand dollar, and what am I FXN? Oh, okay, there it is. All right. So if I go to the daily time frame on this, I'm seeing the same thing happening right about here. See all this support that we have right about there? The market has pulled back to a very shallow retracement. So which means that we may end up going back up to the top right here. So which means that Aussie is going to get stronger against the New Zealand dollar. So although New Zealand dollar, I'm looking for a New Zealand dollar to sell off, I'm actually doing this a little bit of a hedge, but also thinking that Aussie is actually going to get stronger against the New Zealand dollar. And therefore, New Zealand dollar may shorten and Aussie may rally. So, Cam, let's go ahead and buy. I'm going to go ahead and buy on Aussie CAD.
Okay.
All
You're
right,
in.
perfect. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next trade. And there it is. All right, so take a look at the Telegram channel. Once again, Aussie CAD, we're in at 0.9077. All right, next one. Let's go ahead and throw in the next trade, and that's going to be on US dollar CAD. And this is yours, Cam.
US dollar CAD.
US dollar CAD. You got it.
The euro, US dollar, and the US dollar CAD. Okay. Um, well, I like for US dollar CAD to move bullish. Holding a couple buy positions right now. So we are seeing one thing here.
Sorry, I like what you just said. I like it bullish because I'm holding a couple of buys right now.
Yeah. Um, we can see that price is kind of testing this range bound. Well, sorry, actually, we're seeing a little bit of consolidation here where price is going to kind of fluctuate. Like I said, once we get in these consolidation zones, we like to see price kind of fluctuate. So right now, if I go back here to the 1 hour, and I am on the 1 hour, we can see one thing is that price did break a high here. And obviously, it's not a key high. I'd like to see price come out here and test this high. But we do see right here that price did kind of break through this high and we had a retracement. Okay. Usually, what we see is we see that breakthrough and that retracement. So right now, obviously, we're expecting price to come back to test this low or either, wanted to continue to break through this support and move bearish. So let's see how many pips we have back to this low. About 21 pips. Wow, that's pretty tight. Going back to the 50-minute time frame here, do I see any positive divergence? Not necessarily. We don't really see any positive divergence here, showing that we still could move continuously bearish here. Obviously, like I said, we do have a breakthrough here of this high. Once again, what we do is you see a nice.
My hands up, yeah.
Once we see a nice little breakthrough of these highs, we see price want to go ahead and rally, but always come and retrace back where there's some liquidity. Now, obviously, look at this. There's a lot of auto blocks right here. So this is a very key zone as well that price would want to retrace to. Let me go ahead and throw a little zoning here. We can see prices kind of fluctuating right in that zone. That's very interesting. Obviously, there's just some consolidation here, so price could want to move a little, dip a little further down, or maybe we're not even getting a reversal here. We're probably seeing price want to correct back down, break this line, continue, break this low, sorry, and continue to move bearish. But going to the 5-minute time frame, here we see a little choppiness. We do see these lows kind of creating now these lows starting to create higher lows. Okay, which price is starting to dip back down. So the 5-minute time frame is showing that there could be a little bullish move coming as price is dipping low. I would like to sell this. Price is already starting to dip a little further back down now. Look at that; it's already starting to dip. How much do we have on the upside here? 20 pips on the upside. Price has got a lot more on the upside here. We did sell Euro US dollar. So we expect maybe the US dollar to rally here. We're kind of now also moving to this oversold position. This price is getting lower. Usually in this case, I would wait for price to get to the support, see how it plays out. But obviously, that's not the case here in the showdown. So we are going to go with the buy here on the US dollar CAD. I'm sticking with this reversal. I think we're going to get some bullish push here, but that's really going to depend on how price plays at this low. So what I'm doing is I'm anticipating that price is going to test this low and continue to move bullish.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. So you're going in. All right. All right. So Cameron's going to pull the trigger on that baby, and let's go ahead and see what happens with the US dollar CAD. I think, truthfully, I believe that the US dollar is going to be short-term bullish. So as we move into the weekend and go into Sunday open, Monday, I think we're going to see some rally in the dollar, and then I think we're going to still see some continuation of a bearish move. I think in one of my trading rooms, I mentioned that we could expect the dollar to go up to 136.35. So 136.35, around about there before we see it sell off. So we'll see how that plays out. But I do also see, Cameron, that we could see a dollar moving north. So I like your analysis on that. All right, traders, we got one more currency pair left. And before I go ahead and let you know about this one and what's going on with this is the one that Cameron and I are going to speak about and discuss together. But come next week, we're probably going to be adding a couple of other currency pairs as bonus ones. We may go ahead and bring in one more bonus currency pair in next week. So make sure you check out next week as we go into that. Let's jump in and I'm going to grab control here, Cam, and we're going to go into the CAD Swiss right here. And so I'm going to go the daily time frame, and I want to go ahead and point out a couple of things here that's so important right here. Number one, if we take a look over here, this area right about there is extremely strong, right? The market is struggling. I know because we got some positions that we're holding, not some, a few positions, total transparency, right? We got positions that we're holding on the CAD Swiss right now that we've been holding that for a couple of months, and it's really been frustrating. It has been because the markets have moved very slowly after it broken through that support level right here. When I mean slowly, it's really been back and forth inside this wedge right here. Now, the good thing here is that overall, we know that the Swiss National Bank is not going to promote a strong currency. They definitely want to have a weaker currency. We've got a couple of things coming up over the next week, rate decisions, all that good stuff is coming out next week. And so we'll see. Actually, sorry, they're not with the Swiss. We just had that. They raised the rates 50 basis point. Yeah, okay, my bad. So we're going to get some data coming up, but we know that there's a very, very important level that we're talking about an all-time low on the CAD Swiss that the market's bounced off. And in fact, in 2015, when we had the euro unpeg against the Swiss, even with that data, the market never broke through that level. Now, it's tested that level twice, and we believe that we're going to see that level hold because there's not a lot of information out here in the marketplace that's going to drive it through such a significant level of support. And if it does, we'll see the Swiss National Bank jump in and intervene in some way to support that currency, to not have it as strong. Well, when I say support, really not support, but unsupported, so it doesn't go to those levels. So I'm going to say that right now, I'm going to project that the Swiss is going to break above that 67.86 level. It's going to break. Maybe not now, but it's going to break. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and move down to my lower time frame because what I want to do is I want to focus in on the upward swings because I'm thinking bullish, all right? So here it is. Here's my first swing going up from here to here, all right? Then I've seen this big long move right here. I'm going to go ahead and use the next swing from the low all the way up here to the top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark off this area right here. Mark off this area right about here. All right. And that area is going to be where I see the market holding off that support. Now, keep it in mind, look over here. Notice that the market has so far remained inside consolidation. This is good news. I'll tell you why. It's good news because in a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, which means that we're now currently in a wave 4. In a wave 4, the market consolidates probably 90% of the time. So when we're in a wave 4, we tend to see the market sideways like this 90% of the time, which means that traders, that this area where we're at right now is actually a super, super cool buy position or buy spot. All right. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say that, yeah, maybe the market can still drop down to this level right here. And we'll go ahead and enter again down a little bit lower. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and measure what the distance is from here down to there. And it's 13 pips, so I don't really need to worry about it. So what I'm going to do, Cameron, on this trade is, and let's see if you go ahead and agree. I know you have some positions on this too, but I'm going to say let's buy, because I think it's a super, super cool level of support right now that should see price being rejected off that level bullish. So buy is my call on that one. Cameron, do you agree on that?
Yes, I see a key support right here as well. Looking
All
at
right.
my chart.
All right, let's go to your chart because you're flipping over here. All right, go for it.
Looking here at the 1 hour, I do see a key support. Looks like price is almost trying to break through this, but we don't know yet. But
Oh, I
there is,
like that. I like what you just said. It's trying to break through. All right. So traders,
yes.
remember, support is support until proven otherwise. Resistance is resistance until proven otherwise. What is otherwise? Otherwise means it breaks through and then we actually see a clean break. Right now it's testing. It doesn't mean if the candle breaks through it, it's a breakthrough. We're going to see price trading multiple times below that level to confirm that it's broken. So it's testing that level. I agree.
Yeah, and obviously it's a key support because you can see here on my MACD, these is where the lows were, creating this level of support, and we are in an oversold position as well. So we could see price want to go down. Now, I always talk about in my VIP sessions about liquidity. Most of my VIP members know this, is that when we have a key support level like this, what we do is we have some retail buyers coming into the market buying that support. So we have some liquidity at the bottom here from them placing stop losses. So what happens is price wants to go ahead and break through support, take out these stop losses with all these retail buyers in the market, and grab some liquidity to go ahead and come back up into our range bound. So we can always anticipate that because price is breaking through support, doesn't mean we're gonna go bearish now. It just could be a liquidity grab because we have such key support here in the market where we're getting these buyers coming in and buying at the support. Price is going to break through, grab some liquidity, take out those stop losses, and then continue to move back up.
Right, absolutely. And traders, if traders don't realize that we're in the fourth wave consolidation, and they start looking to buy it in between the ranges, they're going to just find themselves getting stopped out and losing money. And again, stop losses are so sketchy when it comes to trading the fourth wave because, as Kevin just mentioned, you can put it below that range thinking, oh, well, we're going to stay in this range. You have a little bit of a breakout to pick up some liquidity down below those levels. And what happens? Stop losses get popped, market goes back up again. And hey, if you have not been there before where you've said, man, I was in the right direction and the market just came right to the pip and took me out of the market and then rallied up in my direction. Have you ever had that experience? Well, welcome to trading, my friends. All right, Cameron. So we're going to go ahead and do a buy on that. Have we put that buy in yet?
It is in just like that. Bam.
Boom. All right, there it is. Cameron's using the Pip Hunter Trading Tool, which is part of his trading room as well as a part of our starter membership. He's used the tool to go ahead and enter. That tool will manage all his positions. So it'll manage his positions. He'll take him out of the trade when the time is ready. And the entry price on that Cat Swiss was at 67.40. 67.40. That's it. 67.40. And it is gone. All right, there it is. All right, traders. So if we go, let me go ahead and take a look at the actual trading account right here. Let's go see exactly where we are and positions. So it looks like we're a little bit in the money on the US dollar CAD. That was your trade, right, Cameron?
Correct.
Okay. So at the moment right now, Cameron's leading the race right now. He's slightly in the money on the US dollar CAD and about 7 pips. And the other trades are currently right now at break even, around about there, maybe a couple of pips under the water. But that's where we stand right now. Remember, traders, as soon as we close out our positions, we'll notify you in Telegram. You'll get the notification in Telegram letting you know that the positions have been closed. Now, We have had some issues with our Telegram channel that has been posting old orders through the weekend. I do apologize for that. I think we've got a fix for that. We're going to go ahead and implement that today. But other than that, we should be ready to rock and roll. All right. That is it. All right. Well, I appreciate Cameron. I appreciate you bringing me into the trading session today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the session. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the session, and it was a educational session for you. Let me just go ahead and change this so we can get that fixed up. All right, there we go. So hopefully it was an educational session for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned something. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. That was weird. We're having some technical issues this morning. It is Friday, though. All right, it is Friday. And Cameron is actually going away with his beautiful wife. We're taking care of his kids this weekend. So pray for us and wish Cameron well on his fantastic weekend. All right. So Cameron, enjoy your weekend. Have a good time.
Yes, it's me and my wife and I first year anniversary. We got married last year, April 2nd. So tomorrow is no, not tomorrow, Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. Sunday will be the 2nd.
Yes.
So yes. So we'll be gone this weekend. We're gonna have a lovely time.
All right. Well, you guys have a fantastic time. Enjoy it. Have a safe trip, Cameron, and pray for us. We'll be taking care of two little angels. One angel, the other one very active, very active. So we're gonna have some sleepless nights. All right. Well, traders, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see everyone back again, same time, same place next week. Happy trading. Love you guys. Appreciate everyone. If you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up on the channel if you've enjoyed the information, so we can continue to do what we do today and continue that in the future. So with that being said, everyone, happy trading.